In this episode of the Should I Sell It series, I'm going to evaluate whether I should sell the iconic Ken Griffey Jr. Upper Deck rookie card in my collection. Now before I show you what I paid, let's look at some recent comps. So it looks like 170 at the higher end including shipping, 140 including shipping at the lower end. I purchased this card in mid-2024 on eBay for $83 and change, and a couple months later submitted it to PSA for grading, as you can see here, and then toggling over to profit and loss. Currently all in at $115 when you consider what I spent on it plus what I paid to grade it. So looking at this target profit calculator now, if we wanted to achieve a 20% profit margin, which is the default setting I have, it looks like I need to sell it for $190 based on what I spent on the card prior to selling it, which was the purchase and the grading cost, and then the selling expenses. So I noticed that in the last few comps, including one of them at $165, the buyer was paying the shipping. So I'm going to just take this down to zero, and so let's just assume that the shipping is covered by the buyer. Okay, so if that's the case, it looks like to get a 20% profit margin, which equates to $35 profit, I would need to sell it for $175. So if I sell at, if I get a 15% profit margin, yeah, so 163. So it looks like I would probably get, I can get a little over 15% profit margin if I sell it at comps, right around that 165. That's a pretty good profit, I think. And, I really like this card. And I've noticed it has been going up in value a little bit recently, so I think I'll probably hold on to this one. Of course, if I start to see that profit margin exceeding 20%, maybe getting up closer to 30%, I think I'm more likely to part with this one. But as it stands, I think I'm not going to sell. Curious to hear your thoughts. What would you do if you're in my shoes? Let me know in the comment section.